Capricorn, what's good, Poohs? Thank you for tapping in and clicking on this video. My name is Dominica Divinely and welcome. Go ahead, if you're not subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button and tap in more often so we can hang out and continue to give you these readings that I am going to provide for you, okay? So, like I said, once again, thank you. This is a general collective reading for the sign of Capricorn. If it doesn't resonate, do not force it. Place roles however you need to, reverse them if you need to. However I speak, you just take the situation as it applies, leave what doesn't. Maybe it applied for someone else, and just let's see what's going on here, okay, Capricorn? What's going on, Capricorn? All right, 9 of Swords. That's not supposed to be upside down. So I got a couple reversals that I really don't read reversals. So that's strange. Sorry about that. So we have the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. So there was something that you could have possibly taken action on that didn't really come to fulfilling. Like, maybe I feel like there were some things that was opposing. Like, I feel like there was a battle. Like, there was a real spiritual battle going on within inside of your mind, within inside of your energy, within inside of your spirit, and just the conflict of it. The conflict of the emotions, the confusions, and the mental torment. I feel like you were in some type of spiritual battle. I feel like the good part of you was fighting so many demons. Maybe it is, I don't know, maybe you guys had some dark magic placed on you. I don't really get that, but I am getting a lot of like darkness being against you, and you just trying to fight. Your good spirit is trying to fight through it all. So you guys were just in some type of mental torment. It could have left you restless. You could have just been up at night just thinking in your head, in your mind, wondering what was really going on with inside of you. It was something that some type of action could have brought this to surface and made these emotions and these things and these, torments actually be activated. Let's see. Kind of something that you thought about that was kind of conflicting. Page of Swords and the Storm. Maybe it was something. I feel like there was an idea. There was something that was going on. Maybe something that you had started. And maybe you were, it was in limbo. When you started it could have been something, a good idea. It could have seemed like a good idea at the time. You could have failed to do your research, I'm getting, or maybe you did do the research, but it didn't back up anything. You were looking in this direction. You were conflicted. Even though you were kind of unsure and conflicted, you kind of went ahead and decided to start this new beginning. But I'm just getting, it was more so some conflict. You probably put okay, I'm getting another story. Okay, so there could have been some mental conflict, like I said before, some turmoil, something that you were looking deep inside, inside of yourself right now. You could be like really getting some new information and some new ideas, some new perspectives about something or some situations, about somebody possibly. You have withdrawn, okay? You have withdrawn from this situation, made mission, the situation, okay. There is something that's been illuminated. Like, you're opening your eyes to something right now. You've gone within, it's like you actually took the time to step back. I'm going to take all these cards, okay? So this situation could have brought some, like I said, you were in mental turmoil. You were against the odds, okay? The good of you were against the bad odds. Maybe in your past you were more so working in your dark energy opposed to the light energy that you carry, and it's brought some awareness into you, and you are now seeing things from different ways, different perspectives. Maybe you've done some research on something or someone. Maybe you're just seeing some things differently. I feel like maybe you've been doing some reading or some type of research. Doesn't have to be You could be watching somebody or somebody could be watching you, but you're seeing something from a different perspective. If it's not somebody, it's something. And whatever you had realized has brought some type of heartache. Has brought some type of heartache. I feel like maybe, because like there's Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, then you have the Death and Rebirth, then you have the Ten of Cups. Maybe there was something that you did not realize in a situation before. Maybe a partnership, doesn't have to be a partnership, I'm not saying that yet, but a situation that you are now seeing things clearly from a different perspective. Things are being more highlighted and illuminated. Maybe you've been doing your research or watching, or maybe somebody's been watching and doing their research on you, but you're seeing more things that are clarifying to what you were not seeing before. And things are just becoming a little bit, you know, like you're feeling a little more curious, but you're feeling like, what is the word I'm trying to say? It's like you're a little, not ashamed, but it's like you had to withdraw yourself and realize, like, was that right? Like, now that you see things from a different perspective, and it's like you have a different feeling towards it. You know, you have a different, of course, it's a different perspective. Now you feel like, because you see things more clearly, you got your clarity, you are a little heartbroken. Maybe there was some third-party energy involved. Maybe you weren't working hard enough in the situation because of third-party energy. You broke somebody's heart. Somebody broke your heart. Somebody's heart was broken. Or maybe a few people's heart were broken. A couple people. I don't know. But there was an ending in that situation. And maybe you were seeing things like from the perspective of maybe in hopes of it rebirthing, or you feel like this new clarity has brought you into a new energy that has put a death in the past, to the past ways and past energies, in the past thinking of things that, you know, were wrong, or the way you were thinking on, you know, certain things in certain situations, how you were blinded. You see that maybe you might want to rebirth a new you. Like you see things clearly now. You realize that you were maybe so closed-minded and didn't have the type of insight and understanding that you did before. So maybe you were trying to rebirth a new character that is going to give you more like empathy or understanding and insight in ways now. Or maybe you would like to resurface and rebirth a situation that was once put to death. And I feel like this was a Ten of Cups situation. Maybe a situation that once made you happy in the past, or a situation that you consider that you had passion towards, you know. So let's see. Capricorn, what else? Six of Swords. So, yeah, I just feel like you could have been misguided or misled about the situation. And even if it was somebody like gossiping in your ear, telling you something, or just, you know, temptation elsewhere, I feel like you were ultimately misled by your own thoughts and your own perception of things, of this situation or this person. And you just feel like, you know, the attachment of this situation, you really didn't want the attachment, but, you know, it was an attachment. I feel like you kind of let go of that attachment and turned your back towards it at some point. The attachment probably led somebody astray. I feel like there was an attachment that you or somebody could have led astray to it in a direction of misleading someone, or just playing with somebody's emotions or somebody's mind possibly. And you could have possibly strung that person along and then eventually left that person out there and turned your back on that person, leaving them in the wind, and just bringing, you know, a lot of confusions and battles. And, you know, somebody just could have felt like they were left in the cold, like you just turned your back on somebody. And I feel like this is somebody of the past. So you were just feeling like, I feel like you were perplexed about the situation. I feel like you weren't sure. I feel like at some point you feel like like I said, you let this situation go. And I feel like you felt like this situation was never going to resurface. You felt like you were done. You didn't really want this situation. I feel like this situation you had, that you once felt some type of passion and care and, you know, some type of love. You once wanted to pick something up with this situation. Eventually, the love had faded out of it, or the passion, whatever. And you just felt like you didn't think that it was going to ever resurface, or you were going to ever feel passionate about it again. You felt like you were just done completely, like it was out of your heartstrings. I felt like maybe somebody was offering and you knew that person was willing to take. And as you was offering, or that person was offering, and whoever was willing to take, the person that was willing to take was also feeling like they were going to get away with some things, leaving that person, knew they weren't going to be with that person, knew they didn't want to deal with that. And I don't know why I keep saying person, because I feel like it's a person. It could be a situation, but take it as it resonates. Could be a job, could have been anything. I feel like it could be a situation where somebody is taking, could be money, and it could just be, you know, in general, as far as a partnership or a relationship. So somebody was actually, or a situationship, I should say, somebody was actually feeling like they were going to get away, as they were going to take whatever and just deceive and mislead and, you know, do what they want to do, as they were just going to be, you know, secretive, living in secrets, lies, delusions, you know, misconceptions and misleadings, you know, while they knew that this person was going to be there and offer. But I feel like that person, and another energy is like, let me see. See, I was about to say, I feel like that person wasn't really there as much as you thought. You probably thought, or the other person thought, that you were always going to be able to do that to that person and just continue to, you know, mislead and sneak off, or, you know, do what you do, and that person was always going to come back around, and you were always going to be able. But there has been an ending, because a cycle had turned, or is turning. So, you know, there is a completion happening in this situation. Somebody is letting go. I feel like somebody is becoming free and finding, you know, balance in this situation. Somebody is going to let this situation die if they hadn't let it die. I feel like I keep saying die because in the past, where I was saying before that you are coming to some type of realizations and seeing things from a new perspective. You've gone in hermit mode, and, you know, you feeling the heartstrings tug at your heart. Now you're seeing things and getting new information and new enlightenments. It's broken your heart now. You realize that, you know, you were, you know, didn't realize you were going to come back, or want to come back to this situation that you had thought that you could just take from and not put any care, but sneak in, do, and cause illusions and delusions and do whatever you wanted to do. And yeah, because you knew that it was always going to be a Three of Cups, a third party. Like, we got the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. This was definitely a third party situation. So you weren't loyal, obviously, because you were just willing to take whatever this person wanted to offer you, whatever love, money, care, passion, whatever it could have been. You was willing to go ahead and allow those lines to be open, whether it be sexual, whether it be emotional, and you were just going to try to deceive this person while you had your third parties, knowing that you really didn't want this person, that you weren't really going to pick this situation up off the ground. You made up your mind, excuse me, you made up your mind a long time ago that you weren't going to deal or be in this situation with this person that keeps trying to offer to you. So now it's like, you're like, why is this resurfacing right now? Okay. Page of Pentacles. Maybe there is a new, okay. This person is getting justice. You or your person is getting justice. Okay, this person is I feel like you want justice. Honestly, I feel like maybe you want justice. Now you are realizing that through all of this, the deception and all of the misperceiving of this person, that you have misjudged this person. Or why am I saying you? So you must be the person that is deceit, that has been doing the deceiving and misjudging, is the energy I'm getting. But if not, just take it as a resonate. You are your person who has been doing the deceiving and the misleading, knowing that you weren't going to want to be with this person ever again, and now it's resurfacing as if you know that you feel things differently because you've done your research. You see differently through this person now than you did before. And now you are kind of feeling like you might deserve to get, or this person might deserve to get justice from you. You might feel like you owe this person in a sense because you feel like this person once thought of you as home. And you feel like you might want to bring this person to some type of gathering or celebration. You might want to go ahead and offer to this person again and bring this person some type of justice. You realize that, you know, the dark ways that you had with this person shouldn't have been, because this person had been nothing but light. Now you see on the other side, you see the reflections, as I should say. I feel like you see some type of reflection of yourself at this point and how you had carried yourself. And you also see things from this person's perspective. So it's like you've been mirroring as well, I'm getting. And you're ready to give justice, and this person is going to get their justice. Vice versa, however. And there are going to be offers and celebrations made that you want to offer, is what I'm getting, is what I'm feeling. I don't know if you're going to do it or if that person's going to do it, but I'm feeling like there are things that you or your person having your energy that you want to make happen. Yes, you want to rekindle, you want to take action, and you want to bring, you want to be brave about it. I feel like this is something that you more want to do. Is passive thought. It's not even it's more so a want opposed to just a thought anymore. So you want to go ahead and take some type of action to bring more, you know, I feel like harmony as far as bringing victory and celebration to the outcome of what you want now, because the outcome before wasn't so good when you guys were trying to get there, or, you know, whatever the situation be, there was never a good outcome that could ever be made. So now it's like you're done misleading. Now you see things differently, and you want to make the outcome better than what it was before and serve the justice. Okay. Oh, I hope that resonates. If it does, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.